what a glorious thing to be, a healthy, grown-up, busy, busy bee, whiling away the passing hours, pinching all the pollen from the conry flowers. I'd like to be a busy, busy bee, being just as busy as a bee can be, flying round the garden, the sweetest ever seen, taking back the honey to the dear old queen.
Hello, I'm Lonnie Bluebird and I would like to show you how I made dandelion honey. First things first, you need to find a nice patch of dandelions away from any roads so there's no disgusting car fumes on them. Make sure you have a glove with you because as soon as you start picking these flowers, your fingers get covered in sticky yellow stuff and we don't want that, do we? I tried to avoid any flowers that already had bees or bugs on them because I feel like they had dibs on the flowers and I didn't want to get stung either.
Oh my god, I found a freak.
That's like 3 dandelions in one go. I was trying to use a fork to pull the flower heads off, but it wasn't really necessary. You could just use your thumb.
Honeybee, honeybee, if you like, but don't sting me. Honeybee, honeybee, if you like, but don't sting me.
So when you get your dandelions home, if you lay them out on a bit of newspaper or something and leave them for 10 minutes, then all the little bugs can crawl out and you can throw them out the window. This bit can take a while, but I've got a bit of a technique here. What I do is I grab the dandelion head by the yellow part of the petal and I get some scissors and I cut the green part off. Whilst I'm still holding on to the yellow petal parts, I then take the green parts off that are left with the other hand and then put the petals into the saucepan. Once you have all your petals in your saucepan, add the water. We then need to add half a lemon, which I've sliced up. There's my lemon, and that's going to go in the saucepan there like magic. Bloop. There it is. Then we're going to add a glug of vanilla. I estimate a glug to be about 2 tablespoons. Then we give it a bit of a stir and then bring it to a boil, stirring it occasionally for about half an hour. Remove it from the heat and let it cool. And then leave it to soak for at least 6 hours, maybe even overnight. Then pour the mix into a bit of muslin or material or a tea towel and then squeeze it out like this. Give it a good old squeeze. Put the liquid back onto the heat and start to boil it. Gradually add all the sugar bit by bit and then give it a good old stir.
Flying all around the wild hedgerows, stinging all the cows upon the parson's nose. Honeybee, honeybee.
You'll notice that the liquid will get darker in colour and thicker and you'll start to see the bubbles on top. You need to keep boiling it for at least an hour, maybe a little bit longer, depending on how thick you want it. Just before the honey is ready to go in the jars, you need to sterilise your jars. I cleaned these with hot soapy water and then boiled them in hot water. You want the jars to still be hot when you pour the honey into them. And you want to close the lids on the honey jars while it's all still hot. Don't worry if condensation forms in the lid, that will soon dissipate. And look at that, you got a jar of homemade honey. This is suitable for vegans. So if you have any vegan friends you want to make gifts for, this would be ideal for them. But even if you're not vegan, this stuff is tasty and it's cheaper than buying honey in the stores. And it's fun going out foraging and making things. Now all that's left is making your labels for your jars. I've actually put a little label on the back saying what's in it as well. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and like this video and leave comments and do all the things and touch the stuff.
Honeybee, honeybee, if you like, but don't sting me.